Hey Excel users, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll talk about the pivot by function. Pivot by function can be considered as an extended version of the group by function, which we have seen in the last video. Pivot by function allows us to group, aggregate, sort, or filter data based on rows and column field that we specify, but it comes with the flexibility of a second dimension. So we can have two criterias, one output on the vertical side, one output on the horizontal side. Let us see this with an example. But first, let me walk you through the syntax. So if you look at the syntax, so pivot by function has first four primary fields that we need to specify. So everything that is not in the brackets is a mandatory field. And everything that we see in brackets, like all these last six options, we can skip them. So first we need to have a row field. So whatever we want to see on the road, maybe in my first example, I'll have the sales rep in my rows. What the second is a column field. I'll have the years in the column field. The values I want to have sales as my values, and the function. The function is specifically to what exactly we want to do with the values. So maybe we can sum, we can average, we can aggregate. So any of those mathematical functions that we use on a day-to-day basis, that is something we can specify in the function field. Then comes the field headers. If you want to show the headers, we can use this. Then if you want to show totals at the row level, if you want to sort the data based on highest or lowest, we can use this sort option. Then again, like we have column row total, we have column total over here, column sort over here. And then at the end is the filter array, wherein if you want to see the result based on a specific field, of that we'll have a look at that in the second table that we'll create. So let me show the first example, wherein I'll just restrict myself to these first four fields. So I've typed in pivot by, I have selected my row fields, that is a sales rep. Next is my column field. So I'm selecting years. Then comes my values. So sales is my value. Then what exactly I want to do. That is my function. So I'll say I want to sum, close parenthesis and enter. So we can see I got a neat, clean, summarized pivot table using a pivot by function. Now, next example, I'll use a couple of these other fields that we have and along with a filter. So I say equal to pivot by my row field first. So sales rep is my first row field. No, sorry. In this case, I'll not use sales rep. I'll use the months. So months is my row field. Next is my column field. So column field, I'll use the years. Values, it's again the sales. And what I want to do, function. So I want to sum. Next comes, do I need field headers? Yes. So I'll say 3. Do I need column total? I need. So I'll say 1. Do I want to sort the data? I don't want to sort. So I just skip. Do I need column that I actually don't want since it's year to year? And then do I want to sort the data? I'll again skip. And then the filter array. For the filter array, I'll have to select, since I want to sort it by my sales rep. So I'll select the range and then say equal to uh, what should be which sales rep. So maybe I'll type in my name, Manish. Okay, so I have my second table also ready. Now, in this case, for example, this is all the sales for me. And if I want to make it little dynamic, so what I can do is I can just remove my name and select the cell. I can put a drop down over here, but I don't have it. So what I can do is I'll manually type in the name. So you can see these tables at the bottom is getting selected, automatically updated based on the name I type in over here. Simple. So if suppose I have a very big data which goes into like 20, 30 columns, and from that big table I just require one or two fields to summarize. So maybe I find pivot by as one good alternative to using that traditional pivot table, wherein we have to first select the whole range and then manually drag and drop those fields that we require. So getting away from all those hustle bustle, we can just select the specific fields that we require and get our results quickly. And this gets automatically updated as well. If I have Chang, if I suppose change this number to 50,000. So this was for June, for example. So we can see June number just got changed. So it automatically gets updated. In the traditional pivot, that was not the case. In traditional pivot, we'll have to every time go and say refresh a pivot table. So that is not required over here. So it takes, I can say it saves a lot of time. Leave a comment below for any questions or suggestions. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. See you in the next video.